A fellow filmmaker is in town, Clint Dyer, with his film Sus, and as it does the American Film Festival tour, I caught up with him in New York.
I am Clint Dyer. I am an actor, a director, a writer, and in this case, a producer. Sus is a passion project of mine, which I produced and star in. The actual word sus comes from the sus laws. The sus law was a law that came in hundreds of years ago actually, but became abused in the 70s when it was used to bully black people on the streets. The real tragedy about the piece Sus is that it's actually based on a true story, which gives you a deeper sense of why you need to do it, of why it's an important black story that needs to be told. It's part of our history in England. You know, coming over here, a lot of the Americans are just like, man, I never thought that shit happened here. You know, it's just like, they honestly, they really are just like, my God, I thought they think that it could never happen in nice, cool, helpful, polite England, you know, and our stories just aren't being told. You know, that is the truth of it. Those two roles are really challenging. You know, you're on set and you're worrying that people are, whether the catering is turning up, you know what I mean? You're wondering where everybody got their cars, and you're having to deal with stuff that you shouldn't have to deal with if you're really trying to get underneath a character like Delroy. So it was really challenging for me, really challenging for me. However, you know, we had a great team, but everybody was so in it for the work. Everybody really realised how important it is and what it means. We have a long way to go. When I say we, I mean the British have a long way to go to be as connected with the film industry as they are over here. They have their own film industry. The distribution of the work is still a challenge, as it is throughout the world, because obviously it's tied up so much with the big studios. But in terms of the will to make it, in terms of the will to make the films, in terms of the will to produce work that is about them and their experience, they see it as much more of a normal thing than we do in England. We have the want, but we don't see it very often. You know, especially when you can actually say that it's black lead. You know, it's very rare. I tried to film it the other day, but it just comes out as a blur.
There you are!
There it is, Sus at Band.
There's been a real exodus of filmmakers, creative talent who fled the UK to America in search of greater opportunity. Are you going to be one of those people?
I think it's a necessary thing for most black actors, because you get to a certain point and there seems to be no more work. There's kind of, you can only go sideways. You know what I mean? Or down. You know? And a lot of people aren't prepared to go down, and so they come out here to keep it moving. Oh, thanks a lot. And your name is? There's possibilities in America, let me tell you. That's a pretty big meeting. So I won't go on into what it is, but I'm very happy about that.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Make sure that as soon as you start the process of actually making the film, you are trying to engage with the audience that you want to watch the film. You can do that through Twitter, Facebook, all those things. I'm telling you now, it's all about your audience, and right now we can get to them really early. That's my useful